little Leprechaun, and I've actually got my mic working today. So last time was a thing. Well, we did one of the endings. So now we're about to go and do one of the other ones. We might get 2 endings, we might not. We'll see how long it is. Yes, let's do this. Dear students and teachers, welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. So, last time we did the grey ending, which was very depressing, but asked some interesting questions. We shall begin voting now. Henri picks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do? Promise he not to vote for him. I do. Okay. So we voted for Henri. This time, we're gonna vote for C. It's decided. I chose C's names from the list. Henri looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? You traitor! I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We will count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And... oh god! It's me. Feelings explodes. Serves her right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your voice to your crush, yet you're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you. Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henri? Why, she asks. Even though no, you've been a manipulative little bitch, that's what you've been. I want to be friends with Luth. Oh my god. I can't. This is hitting too hard. No, I just wanted to... You really think... oh wow, what a good friend. What? If I... that was her. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. You bitch. You go die! You're crying. I hope you feel guilty. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. Right. Oh, there he is. Everyone is laughing. Just die, watcher. Weirdo. About time you got your brains fixed. Are you not going to say anything? He looks devastated. He looks lost, devastated. So very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, see. So glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push me further, and the next moment, he disappears in the raging crowd. It must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, see, when we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. This game is just making me feel really depressed. The medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It sinks all over again. Bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's free. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Vulture. Ugh. Ugh. Frey, I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you until the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs bitterly. Come here. I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery, meaningless, useless parts, garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of a memory came to mind. Okay. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in a paper prison for long. The paper princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they became dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. Oh my. Sorry, my ear went a bit funny. That is my ending for this story. Isn't it too cliché? How about the paper princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or paper princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely? That's even more cliché. And what do you suggest? A sugar-coated fantasy? Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. Even if she's the plague itself, a parasite? Even so. Even if she doesn't deserve it? Even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. It's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the smile room has opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right, in the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among the stars. Rejoice, Seth, this is my happy ending. Black End, everlasting oblivion. Oh my god, is that the canon ending? I guess that was the ending. That's okay. I'm gonna keep my thoughts for the end. Nope, not that one. Wrong one. This one. Now we're going to withdraw. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my thoughts for the end. What should I do? I'm not gonna do anything. It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? It's not true, Henri. I chose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of the Skull's infamous oddball. Henri, are you? Attention, please! Everyone's finished voting. Count the votes. Please wait. 3, 2, 1. And with 0 votes, the garbage of society this year is... we have 2 people. Both of us. Oh my god. Rejoice, you both. The gods will escort. That's why there's 2 seats in the smile room. I get it. Everyone is clapping and yelling. It feels like mass psychosis. Good riddance. Finally, you deserve each other. I look at Henri. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die for the sake of everyone. Henri? What? Please don't cry. She's crying again. Fuck you. Mary turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with her long sleeves. I'll be okay. So take care of yourself. Okay? I can still hear her sobs and being loud into the room. Hey, C. So, this is fun. The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still. C finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yes? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About puppeteers and observers. About other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god. A loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids have become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. Oh god! Oh, I can move. Well, this was unexpected. 6. The mind library is destroyed. Oh, I already made a save. No, I didn't. The mind library is destroyed. Frey's here. Frey! I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from the world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you'd say that. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who put himself above all living things. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me whole. I take a step forward. What? Oh my. When I wake up, it's quiet. She has a halo. Vincent is lying on the operation table. It's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. Oh my god. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing. You! Well, well, what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for everyone's happiness. Just that. I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true nonetheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control of every person. And voila! There you have it. Hive mind, hive mind. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world. No way. Everyone is gone? Vincent? And Henri too? Yes. Their bodies are vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're now gone from this world. Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor? Yes, what is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, then the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So please, somehow. Alright. and close my eyes. It's for the best, right? No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Why? You've done well, dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant you your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. We will travel across the skies and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches his hand out to me. He looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. Is it really okay? For someone like me? Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's what's destined to happen. The Umbrella Man covers me with his coat. So how about it? I take Umbrella Man's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilizations, watch bloom and wither, and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn not how to hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through to the end. Let's meet again one day. White End, Stargazer's Journey. How shall episode 2 end? Oh, okay. So it appears we have reached the end of the story. No matter what Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you committed a sin of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know I have the power to grant you a wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up on your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth, because the child won't remember you. She has always perceived you as her friend, when in fact you're just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact you're not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she'll no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. I agree. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth the Goody Two-Shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon. What happens if I go back and say something else? I want to know. So we're going to skip through all this. And you're going to tell me what happens if I refuse. Come on, hurry up. So if I refuse, well, that is your decision. Then it's goodbye. Oh, that's it. Okay, interesting. So, thoughts. My biggest thought at what a jump that was from the first game. And I know there's kind of a between game that I was apparently supposed to play after this one. So, we're gonna see. I don't know if there's a third episode yet, but I hope eventually there will be, and when it is, I will play it. I don't know how to feel. Because the first game was so very obviously a horror game. With the jump scares, and it was just so very obvious. But this one, it doesn't feel as much of a horror game as it does a puzzle game that seriously makes you consider mortality and what we think about life. And that sounds really kind of obnoxiously deep, but that's just how I'm thinking. So yeah, that's the end of episode 2 of Hello Charlotte. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, perhaps give it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you next weekend for the next episode of Dream Talia. So yeah, bye bye.